together on these particular scans, and especially these are called little pixels. Whenever you see that green, the bright green meet the bright red in a very short span of time, that is indication of a rotation and possibly the tornado, and that's what prompted the warnings here. You can certainly see. Okay, we have Manny Bajorquez on the phone. He's in Gwinnett County right now. And Manny, can you tell us what's happening there and what you're seeing?
Well, Glenn, we're actually in the Lilburn area. This is just near Five Forks Trickham Road, on Five Forks Trickham Road, near Lake Lucerne Road, where we encountered a tree down, result, of course, of the storm. Right now, there are crews out there trying to clean up this area. The good news is it doesn't look like it injured anyone or fell into any homes, but it did seem to snap some power lines. So there appears to be, at least to that neighborhood, a bit of a power outage going on right now. So you have police and fire in the area right now. They've shut down that section of Five Forks Trickham Road near Lake Lucerne. So you have traffic trying to get around that right now. That's what we've encountered so far. We're keeping an eye on the county to see what other damage we might find, and we'll let you know.
All right, thanks very much. And again, we just want to point out we have a supercell thunderstorm that is approaching the city of Atlanta now. It's just approaching the western side of 285, more or less. Light rain is occurring now, but we are watching this with very, very intense. Look at the appendage sticking off here. That's in southeastern Carroll County. Here's South Fulton County, the southern part of Douglas County, and this is traveling a little bit to the south of due east. Our BTI index is at 4.4. Confidence growing here as it moves toward Hanna, Fairplay, McWhorter, over toward Rivertown, Cedar Grove between now and 7:09 tonight. We're getting new information in from Brad. And we have severe thunderstorm warnings now for southern Douglas County, southwestern Fulton, eastern Carroll County, and Coweta County until 7:45 tonight. We're looking at quarter-size hail falling in many locations from Villa Rica to about 6 miles south of Carrollton. This particular cell has slowed way down. It's moving to the southeast, they say, at 25 miles per hour now. So 25 miles per hour. This presents a whole new set of problems, because due to the slow movement now and the intensity of the rainfall here, you're going to see some street flooding and some flooding probably on many roadways here, perhaps many creeks and streams. Now we have a very slow mover here. A lot of hail. You can see that the rainfall amounts are looking at 0.8 of an inch per hour, and you can see the hail size is 1.5 inches in diameter and about 5 inches per hour in the estimated there. That's probably contaminated from the hail. To see that much rain is probably just a little problem with the hail being so highly reflective. But north of Whitesburg, there's where we're seeing the appendage that's off of this supercell thunderstorm. We are looking at a tremendous amount of cloud-to-ground lightning. It's moving slowly now, southeast, east-southeast at about 25 miles per hour. So the system has slowed way, way down. We're seeing very heavy rainfall just to the east of Villa Rica now, approaching Douglasville, if it's not already there, Powder Springs over toward Austell, Mapleton, highly populated areas over toward the Six Flags. On the western side of 285, mostly light rain. I don't know if we can still see anything with our tower cam here at the station. If we point this toward the west, we can probably see the supercell that's approaching the western side of 285 with our HD tower cam here. I don't know if we can have that. Kind of dark there, but no doubt we'll get back and you can see the lightning. It's ferocious, unbelievable, continuous, cloud-to-cloud lightning. Most of it is anyway. Sometimes it will reach the ground, but these supercells are just unbelievable when it comes to producing intense lightning like that within the cloud structure itself. It is moving toward the city of Atlanta and could produce a tornado at any time. Brad, our BTI index still at about the 4.7
there. Right.
That's up a little bit. So the severe hail, there's only a 10% chance of that, and the hail size here would be about 1/2 inch in diameter. Our storm track has it toward Hanna right now, toward McWhorter just after 7, and Cedar Grove at 7:11 tonight. These are severe thunderstorm warnings now, not tornado warnings. Severe thunderstorm warnings for southern Douglas County, southwestern Fulton, eastern Carroll County, and Coweta County until 7:45. And this storm is a very, very slow-moving storm. We have more that are approaching the Georgia line as we speak. And Brad, zooming out there, we have a cluster of 3 more supercell thunderstorms. They'll be affecting the southern parts of Polk County, over toward Buchanan and Haralson County, Carroll County, eventually down toward Heard County and perhaps toward Troup County, and they will likely glide toward the city of Atlanta and point to the south. Those storms, let's see how fast they're going to be moving toward that one, Brad, is a good one to take a look at right there.
Yeah, let me click on that, and as I do, something else that was moving east at 56 miles an hour. That's going to take it into Buchanan here within about 25 to 30 minutes from now. A couple of things I think is important that we should point out here, Glenn, and as I turn the warnings back on, the warnings that have been issued so far, at least, for these supercells back into Alabama have been severe thunderstorm warnings, not tornado warnings. We still have a tornado warning there for eastern parts of Carroll County. That's scheduled to expire in about 2 minutes. The new warning for that particular storm that includes much of metro Atlanta is a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning. However, we still have a tornado warning with a very vigorous thunderstorm approaching Eatonton for that new warning for eastern Jasper and Putnam counties. Tornado touchdowns and damaging winds likely there, but tornadoes, at least here for the short term, Glenn, wouldn't you agree, look to be less likely with these supercells to the west?
Absolutely. The atmosphere, again, has been raked over here for the last couple of hours. In fact, we've been on the air for a very long time now, so it's been raked over. A little bit more stable than it was when we had the sunshine break out this afternoon. We had the daytime heating kind of flare up the atmosphere a little bit, and we still see pretty good thunderstorms here, but we're always on the alert for the possibility of tornadoes. We're under a tornado watch until 11 o'clock tonight from the Storm Prediction Center, and we had kind of a complete reversal. Brad showing you the watch area now. It's all highlighted in red. Does not include our northeastern counties, but we had kind of a complete reversal. This has been a bad weather system to try to forecast, as the models were all over the place, and the Storm Prediction Center had the greatest risk to be in southwestern Georgia and southeastern Alabama, and then this afternoon, boy, you got a moderate risk where everything was going to fire up in western and northwestern Georgia. So kind of a complete reversal. Always pays to stay tuned to the weather forecast. Brad, that is nasty looking here down toward Monticello. Even though it's not on you yet, I would take cover in the Monticello area and take cover immediately, especially areas around it.
Look at that,
this
Glenn.
is very bad here. This is a good indication that I think we have probably a tornado going on right now in this area. Don't know if it's reaching the ground, maybe the funnel that's going on, but this is a dangerous looking, and we've seen this many times before, where you see this kind of a signature. With that in mind, you can see the tremendous cloud-to-ground lightning that's associated with that supercell here. And here's the rotation, fairly broad now, but these pixels are very close together, and you see the lightning that's very close to where this is all happening. The air is flowing right into here. That's called the inflow notch, and then flowing around here. Sometimes rain can wrap itself around the tornado vortex. Large hail, very close to that as well. Strong straight-line winds, very apparent here as well. This is a dangerous storm here. Brad, what does the BTI have on it now? I bet it's way up in that.
Let's take a look at it.
Not indicating
this one is a 7.3.
7.3. Confidence is really high that we may have a tornado any moment, or perhaps have one now in the vicinity of Monticello. These are less populated areas. A lot of farmland out here. Nevertheless, some folks, and give you the streets that are in the path of this, is State Highway 16 now. Hail, very evident up here around State Highway 212. Also, and these roads are moving down State Highway 11, all in and around Monticello. This is a dangerous thunderstorm, and confidence is getting higher every moment that we may have indeed a tornado in this area. Monticello. And here is the signature, the hook echo that is on the backside, and perfect area for a thunderstorm to produce a tornado. And these are not your ordinary thunderstorms. These are supercell thunderstorms, and they have a tremendous amount of energy. They keep going and going and going, and can actually even reform downstream from where they are. Shady Dale, just heavy rain now. Newborn, you're just out of it now as the lighter rain has moved on out of your area, and we're going back to John and Monica with some new information right now.
Thank you very much, Glenn. Channel 2's Jeff Dorr is in Carroll County right now. He's in the area that now has gone through 2 tornado warnings. In the last few minutes, our crew sent us these pictures of the strong winds, the rain, and as you can see, lots and lots of hail peppering the ground. Jeff also spoke with residents who were caught in the storms, and they are now watching every moment of this developing storm as it moves through the area.
Very scary, and like I said, I'm not used to this kind of weather, and so it's a little bit frightening for me, actually.